Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be breaking down the severe weather for portions of Nebraska and Kansas. Before I start, please tell me in the comments below or anywhere really if you guys like this type of content or if you want me to go back to more gaming content and whatnot. Anyways, let's get right into this. So for today we have we got 2% risks, and then we have 2% risk for a tornado, and we have 15% risk for hail. 15% risk for wind, and then just an overall slight risk for portions of Nebraska and Kansas. Now, I think these will probably be more hail and possibly even a tornado producer, and I will look into that in just a moment here. So this is Shear right now, or obviously it's not very high, but it is starting to develop a little more west as the models didn't show earlier today. If I go here and we're going to look at Shear, this is around 4 p.m. As you can see, Shear is more on the east side of Kansas, although most models are showing storms developing on the west side. So I personally think if this Shear does reach out more west, and maybe if it starts forming up more west, then we could see some much more severe weather. As you guys can see, there's already little bits of it forming right here. Right there, that's new information for me, so that definitely could have a stronger storm or two. That's as far as I can go right now. Now let me take a look at this. This is the future models. This morning let's see, Kansas, you're gonna have a bit of a stronger storm actually this morning. It might not be too strong, but it could, certain areas right here you could have some wind and you could have some hail even, especially right here. But this is a different model. Most of the other models are showing relatively light. But yeah, that doesn't have too much of severe potential, although I do think it could produce some severe winds for sure. Anyways, as we move into the later day, yeah, you will want to keep your eye on this, portions of eastern Kansas. Moving to the later day, you can already see some convection popping up. And let's see, so storms are already getting pretty big right now, possibly even some supercell formations, especially with that shear moving in. And then this is when it really all spikes up, like around 6 p.m. This right here, these little black dots, are areas of updraft helicity, and I think this storm right here in particular, could definitely produce a tornado, and this thing is what I'm most worried about. So far, this is the only model to actually show this type of a storm, but it could get really intense for sure, and there is a lot of updraft helicity in place for these storms, so I think they might upgrade it to a 2%, or a 5%, sorry, severe risk. Let's go ahead and look right here, and go to, let's see, updraft helicity. Here we are. And let's see. Oh, that's right. This isn't the right one. For updraft helicity, I do think there are little bits that could definitely produce a tornado or two. Most likely just one, and if it does produce, it will be relatively weak. As you guys can see right there, it's a pretty small area, but it is up in the 75 number. I think that could produce, but I'm not 100% sure about it right now. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry about that. Let's see. Can I find it? Here it is. So if we go here and we go to, let's see, composite reflectivity, the HRRR is not showing very much in terms of severe weather, except for right here more on, central Kansas. And it is saying some severe storms possible, but I don't think as strong. So I'm not sure. There are some differing opinions in between models. Here, let me take a look at shear parameters one more time. Over here, let me think. Can I find it? So yeah, we've got lightning. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of lightning for these storms. Oop, this is too late. So you're going to get a lot of possible clouds of ground lightning, and so you might not want to spend your day outside if you're in these areas, but this is going to be relatively isolated. And aside from this one storm up here, let me go to composite reflectivity. Here we go. This one storm that's a little more widespread. The rest of the storm should be relatively short-lived, like this storm right here, maybe this storm and whatnot. Those might not be as severe. But yeah, also, CAPE is really high right now in portions of that. Let me see. Thermal parameters. Is this going to show me? Yeah, this is CAPE, I believe. So CAPE is very high in the east side as well as really high bulk shear. And I think Let's see how that cape will produce. It doesn't look like it's going to be as high in the west side, although it's going to be very, very high in central to slightly more eastern Kansas. And I think if that one storm gets into that cape and into that bulk shear, then it could be some severe weather for sure, and also a chance of a tornado. But yeah, that'd probably be it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.